Welcome back, folks. APS is hosting a silent and live art auction this weekend, benefiting the APS Fine Arts departments, the APS Education Foundation, and the artists who are participating in the event. Here with more on A is for Art is Phil Casaus, Executive Director of the APS Education Foundation, along with a couple of very talented artists. Eileen Gonski, a student over at Cibola High School. That's where I went to school, good school. Plus Jenna Snyder, student at El Dorado High School, equally a good school. I like Cibola better. Anyway, just kidding. No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
So, Phil, let's talk about this event. This is very cool. I mean, it's no secret this day and age, arts funding continually on the chopping block at all school levels. So this event is a way to be very proactive in getting monies back into the programs. Is that right?
Right. It's in its 5th year, and what our goal is to do 2 things. We want to raise money for APS Fine Arts. We want to make more than 100 kids professional artists in one night.
Wow.
And
that's exactly.
They're all
sell
gonna
the art.
You're going to become a professional artist. And I think the third thing, and it's the less quantifiable thing, but I think it's the biggest thing, is when I went to school, when you went to school, probably our stars were pretty identifiable. You had the kid at graduation, the kids who wore numbers on their chests.
Right.
Well, we have a lot of other stars,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are artists. And so that's what we really wanted to do, is promote the kinds of stars that we produce every day in public schools.
Now, so the types of art that will be on display, I know we've got some pieces over sitting on our bar in the kitchen. These pieces, we're talking multi-media pieces. We're talking photography, paintings, different types of work, charcoals, mixed media, everything.
Just about anything you can imagine that somebody would classify as art. We've got all sorts of different
And
kinds
these all done by APS students?
Those 3 are done by these 2 young ladies next to me.
Really? Who did the Walter White?
Walter White is
That's
Jenna.
amazing. That is. I got a feeling that one's going to fly. That one is going to fly. You know, being the big Breaking Bad buzz that's still enveloping Albuquerque.
Yeah.
So, ladies, what got you involved in the arts?
I've just been like making art my entire life, so I've just had like a passion for it. So it's just something that I really enjoy to do.
Yeah,
Jenny,
I'm
how
the
about you?
same.
Yeah.
Basically, like, I don't know, I started out doing really bad actually, and I don't know, it just increased.
Yeah.
You just have to like spend hours on one piece to understand like how to make
Yeah.
it look nice.
Yeah. What do you find is the biggest challenge as an artist?
I'm gonna say the biggest challenge is like if you want to sell your art, just to get it out there, you know. But like making something, you kind of have to think about what you're gonna do next, and just planning it out is sort of a challenge. But sometimes you just have to.
Are
do
you
it.
a big planner with your art?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I'll figure out what I want to do, and then I'll have to do everything in order, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'll be able to like wing it, but I usually just have to plan it out first.
Okay. And Jenna, what about you?
I don't know, the big challenge for me is because I do a lot of realistic portraits and stuff, so I don't know, making proportions and stuff, or just like making sure everything's in its right place, and I don't know, trying to like make something that's more creative than like what I've already seen before, and that's really difficult because there's already like so much art out there. It's just pretty difficult to try to find something that's more unique.
Stepping up to the next level.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, for me, I grew up in the arts. I'm an old theater guy. I know the importance of the arts in public schools and really teaching these kids throughout their educational career. In your opinion, what is the value and what is the importance of having art in our public schools?
There's 2 major things. Number one is art shouldn't be and isn't an add-on program. It's not something to do instead. Art actually helps, studies have shown that art helps our kids score better in all the so-called meat and potatoes courses, math, science, all of those. The second is that I think that it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just something that makes you more interested in school, in dealing with your fellow students, and really in dealing with your world. So I think that it really does the best of both worlds. It helps you in those core courses. It makes you a better student to some extent. And the other thing is it makes you want to be a student.
Yeah.
And I think that's the real key.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the event going on, what are the details? When and where is this auction happening?
Friday night, Hotel Albuquerque. The silent auction begins at 5:30. The live auction begins at 7:30. The live auction is a ticketed event.
Okay.
It's $50 a ticket. And we'll have about 172 pieces. About 160 of them are from students. About 12 to 15 are from APS high school art teachers who also wanted to submit as well. So
Oh,
there's
really? Okay.
some beautiful stuff there, and many of those are fantastic.
Yeah, and again, all the monies that are coming into this, you're seeing these amazing pieces, guys. The monies going into this will go to support the fine arts programs with the Albuquerque Public Schools.
That's correct.
That's fantastic. We can't thank you enough for doing that. Again, from one artist to another, it is so vital. It has always been my personal opinion that the best cities in the world have great culture.
Yeah.
And Albuquerque has great culture, and to build the next generation of artists, we need to support programs like this.
That's one of the reasons we started this, was because it's a no-brainer to think, if you're going to do something, what are we really strong at in Albuquerque? Well, the arts is really one of those things. And if you go on our website, apseducationfoundation.org, you can look at all the art, and it is fantastic. And thank you for showing it, because these young ladies and a lot of other kids are really, really talented.
Yeah.
It's sort of humbling.
Yeah, it's remarkable. Your work, ladies, is fantastic, folks. So if you want to bid on it and have it hanging in your home, head over to krqe.com, click on links. Of course, we will have all the links to the A is for Art event going on. Hope you guys do fantastic.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Beautiful work, ladies. Good luck in your careers. Good luck with everything that's going on, and hopefully those pieces will be hanging in someone's home this weekend. We'll be right back, folks.